Hello and welcome back to this. Sorry about that. To this new episode of Foeontheflicks, where I'm gonna be reviewing The Black Phone. Pretty good movie, horror movie. I just watched it yesterday, and I gotta say it was pretty good. Let's get right into it. Okay, so it just came out in 2022, but for some reason it says it's a 2021 horror thriller. Hour and 42-minute runtime, starring Ethan Hawke, Mason Thames as Finney, Madeline McGraw as Gwen, Scott Derrickson, Brady Hepner, James, and other names, Jeremy Davies, and other names that you probably don't know. It got an 82% Rotten Tomatoes. Metacritic gave it 65%. IMDb gave it a 7.2. 92% of Google users liked this movie, including me. I liked it very much. Okay, here's the premise. Finney Shaw is a shy but clever 13-year-old boy who's being held in a soundproof basement by a sadistic, masked killer. When a disconnected phone on the wall starts to ring, he soon discovers that he can hear the voices of the murderer's previous victims, and they are dead set on making sure that what happened to them doesn't happen to Finney. Okay? And let's get right into the review. Okay, so The Black Phone was pretty good. It was a pretty good thriller, horror type movie. I was kind of hoping it would be better though, with the 82% Rotten Tomatoes, but it was still pretty good. I give it a 75% on the faux scale, so not too far off. But Ethan Hawke does a great job in this. He plays the grabber, the sadistic man who likes to kill children and kidnap them. But he does so in a way that you probably won't be expecting. I'm surprised though. The one issue I had with the movie is we didn't get more of a backstory on the grabber, in his past and what kind of life he lived to make him into such a monster. There's lots of irony in the movie, and some very faint supernatural aspects, where like Finney's sister has these dreams that that sometimes come true and whatnot, and yeah, but not without dissecting it too critically. It's still worthy watch for the genre. Ethan Hawke he's been kind of hit or miss for me over the past decade, but I thought he did great in this movie. And also The Northman, surprisingly, he killed that role. If you haven't seen that, definitely recommend watching The Northman. Awesome Viking movie. And there's one or two good jump scares, but mostly the horror aspects are situational. And the kids who weren't as lucky as Finney, they lingered on some way. And after death, calling Finney to share tips on their near escape attempts, and trying with all their limited will, it would seem, to help make sure Finney doesn't end up like them. They make sure their suffering had some meaning by aiding Finney through this super confusing abduction and sadistic game playing and mind trickery by the grabber, making sure he doesn't follow the grabber's game and do anything naughty, which would give the grabber the okay to punish him. I'd guess the grabber was beaten as a kid, honestly, but like I said, they don't give us anything on that. They don't have any backstory or flashbacks to the grabber as a kid. He's just this random lunatic who's abducting children. But overall, it was good and had great acting. And it's a good story. There's so many horrors out there that it's hard to come up with a new take on something like this, but I think they did a very good job, and it's I'm glad I watched it, and I definitely recommend it to any fans of the genre. And yeah, like I said, I'll probably give it a 75% on the Foe scale. And yeah, it's a good movie. It's a good horror. Great horror. So I definitely recommend watching The Black Phone. And that's my review, spoiler free mostly, review of The Black Phone. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the movie in the comments. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.